What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and that's probably because you haven't hit the bell. Thank you again for all your support. We're so proud of the amazing community that we've built. So we're just taking a look at Polygon here, and as we can see, it's obviously not been doing too hot recently. We've had that big ABC correction that we've seen for a lot of cryptocurrencies. Basically, you know, things have been looking pretty bearish over the past month or so. Obviously Polygon, no exception to that in the cryptocurrency space. We've seen a lot of FUD in general. Obviously, we've had the El Salvador dump, which was this first correction that we had for all cryptocurrencies with Bitcoin heading down. A chance for all the whales to dump on people, basically. And then also we've had the Evergrande FUD, and then the continuation of all that dumpage, basically with the bearishness of September in general. And then you can see quite clearly we've had that ABC correction in the market. And we've got a little bit of a formation of a falling wedge, potentially something like this for a lot of cryptocurrencies as well. So you can see here that basically, you know, things haven't been going too well in September, but September is almost over now. And, you know, historically it's a bearish month, which is followed by October, which is usually a very bullish month. And as we keep saying, we could potentially just be looking at our macro higher high, higher low, and then we could just get that higher high back towards the all-time high in continuation basically for the rest of the bull run. So obviously, generally, falling wedges like this, they do break to the upside. A 68% chance of breaking to the upside. And just like we did here, we had that actual fake out to the downside here. Everyone's saying we're in a bear market, and then we have that bounce to the upside, a massive move. You know, we got a bit overextended here, so we come back down. We're getting into, you know, lower values here in terms of our RSI as well. You know, coming back down to a fairish value, waiting for that move. So really, you know, Polygon hasn't been looking too hot, but we are very optimistic that as we go into October, we're going to start to see that pick up. And if we look at our hourly time frame, we can see quite clearly that there are a lot of signs of the bottom being in here. Basically, you can see here big bullish divergence here, another bullish divergence here on our histogram. Obviously, getting very oversold on our hourly time frame. Obviously, it seems as though the bears are trying to push the price to the downside, but in reality, it does look as though we are starting to bottom out here and scoop up the price, looking something like this. You can see, zooming out here, that we are potentially doing something like this on our hourly time frame where we're starting to scoop the price up. And I mean, when you zoom out, this is looking like a pretty good chart in our opinion. So it does look as though we are potentially just coiling into a kind of apex. An apex basically looking something like this. Overall for the past, what is this, 6 months, 7 months now, potentially coiling up into some kind of apex like this. Basically getting quite close to the end, aren't we? If we get that bounce up and down, come to the apex and then get that move, basically things looking pretty bullish in our opinion. And you know, it's easy to be bearish in the short term, but you only have to zoom out to see that this is a very, very bullish chart in general. And it looks as though potentially here we are just coiling up for that next move. So short-term price predictions, then keep this short and sweet. We do think that explosion to the upside is coming very soon, by the way. We are starting to scoop the price up like this now from what it looks like. But if we do have one last test of those lows, coming down to around $1, we do think $1 strong support indeed. Seems quite likely. Psychological support would get the bounce there. And then heading to the upside to the 0.50 here. Got that 0.50 around 130. And then the 0.60 coming up to around that 150 area as well. If we break this level of support resistance here, flip it back into support and then reclaim the EMAs, we're looking very bullish for continuation, aren't we? And then overall, we still think $5 to $10 by the end of the bull run for Polygon. Very likely so. That's it guys, we'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos that we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalist.